Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you this blast from the past, Miss Cleo's Tarot Power Collector's Edition Tarot Card Deck and Tarot Secrets video from Shaman Miss Cleo that I found at the Half Price bookstore. Now, if you remember Miss Cleo from the 1990s, she worked for the Psychic Readers Network, and she claimed to be a Jamaican shaman. And there is a documentary put out by Gunpowder and Sky, the company called Gunpowder and Sky. It was a documentary, and it was reviewed in the Los Angeles Times on December 16th, 2022. And this is where my information on Miss Cleo is coming from. This documentary streamed on HBO Max at the time, and so I don't know if any of you have seen it. If you did, let me know in the commentary below. So what you may not know is that Miss Cleo was actually named Yuri Del Harris. She was born in Los Angeles in 1962, so she was actually 2 years younger than me. She died in 1916 from colon cancer. So there is a lot that's been said about her. She was a playwright and a performer, so I guess that's why I feel a little bit of a affinity toward her. And this is a non-judgment free zone. You can think what you like. Of course, a lot of people disliked her and thought she was totally fake. Some people had readings by her and thought she was totally real. So I guess we'll never know. So in the late 1990s, Miss Cleo went by the name Ree Paris, and she was worked with the Langston Hughes Theater, like I said, in Seattle, Washington. And Miss Cleo was apparently a character from a play, or character that was born out of a play called For Women Only that Harris was working on at the time. So she apparently did not in real life have a Jamaican accent, but she portrayed herself as Jamaican and took on the accent for the job. So apparently Miss Cleo, or Ree Paris as she was known at the time, was under contract at the theater and was paid a set amount, and then it was up to her to pay the people in her productions. So I read in another place that there were some lawsuits that she owed people money and did not pay them. I don't know if that's true. Apparently she was never indicted on those charges. Now, when she was asked to be a representative of the Psychic Readers Network as Miss Cleo, she said, when they approached me about first being a spokesperson, my initial response was, I have a reputation to maintain. But she didn't think that the network took the practice seriously, but she recognized also that it was a business, and of course she needed to make money. Several people who worked for the network, which was shut down in the early 2000s after a Federal Trade Commission investigation, explained how it operated, admitting that they weren't really psychics and that they were people who needed work. They described working in an office, wearing headsets, and being given a script to do a reading. And they were instructed to the best of their ability to keep the caller on the phone, because that was what made the money. And then, of course, people would call specifically to talk to Miss Cleo because she was their spokesperson, and people would see her on their commercials. And, you know, they wanted to talk to her. Now, whether they got to her or not, I don't know. And, you know, people complained about this because they, said the whole thing was fake. And people say that about psychics all the time and tarot readers all the time. So, again, I'm not judging Miss Cleo at all. I know that she did die at age 53 of cancer. And Raven-Symoné, the actress, said, it was the best Instagram live you could have had in 1997. It was so good. when I saw Miss Cleo, I did believe. So she was super convincing. She was super charismatic, and a lot of people will remember her always. And, you know, the Psychic Readers Network always said, they had their disclaimers that always said that this is for entertainment purposes only. So, you know, that's a thing. It's for entertainment purposes only. And that is to prevent the readers from being sued, you know, and things like that for saying, so even readers that I know today who are for real, they have to use that disclaimer because that's for their own protection. All right. And of course, we don't, as readers, it's not wise to give financial advice or legal advice at all, especially if you're not an actual expert in that field. Anyway, whether she was real or not, Miss Cleo was well known and famous. And so I was actually, as a tarot deck collector and a tarot reader, I was really excited to see this set, Miss Cleo's Tarot Power. So it says, includes a free copy of Miss Cleo's new book, Keeping It Real. It's a $12.95 value. And it says, learn to read the tarot from expert Miss Cleo. See what the future may hold for you and your loved ones. Get ahead of important life-changing events and avoid mistakes. So this includes the collector's edition tarot card deck, instruction video from Shaman Miss Cleo, and of course the book. Now, this is what it looks like on the ends. And it says, for centuries, psychics, scholars, and shamans have used tarot cards to stimulate their spiritual talents and expand their knowledge of hidden truths. For me, the tarot has always spoken truthfully, and the cards can do the same for you. I hope you enjoy the many extraordinary revelations that can be achieved through the proper use of these powerful cards. Experiencing the tarot can be like discovering a whole new world. Your encounters with these cards have the potential to change your life. All right, so let me just say this, Miss Cleo, if you're listening, there's no judgment here on my part. All right, and I'd like to hear in your comments what you actually think or thought about Miss Cleo. If nothing else, you have to admit that she was a charismatic character for sure. All right, so this is what the box looks like on the inside. We have Miss Cleo's book, Keeping It Real, a practical guide for spiritual living. And it says, Miss Cleo, the beloved Shango shaman who has graced the airwaves with her tremendous clairvoyant gift and unorthodox problem solving, now brings her passionate voice to print. With a determined desire to teach and share her life lessons, Miss Cleo provides us a front row seat to experience and celebrate life's many journeys and discoveries. All right, and then and this was published in 2001. There's a foreword. And she says, the idea for this book began long before Miss Cleo became a household name. My first passion has always been writing. For as long as I can remember, I've put my feelings, opinions, and thoughts down on paper. Life is like one long class, and I've been taking notes for a lifetime. When I began this journey writing this book, I was very clear in my heart and mind on what I wanted this book to be. Many others felt it should have been a book about me, Miss Cleo, and my personal journey, sprinkled with humorous stories and tear-jerking testimonials. But I knew different. This book was not about me. It was about sharing the knowledge and celebrating the journey. While I have been labeled many things, I am a shaman, a teacher, and I have been blessed with gifts from the Father that allow me to hear and see life differently. I am no one special. I am no one different from you. We all have the gift of choice, which allows us as individuals to choose how we hear and see life. You have all heard me say it, knowledge is power. Once you attain it, no one can take it from you. But what good is knowledge if you do not use it to improve the world around you? My sincere hope is to share life lessons I've learned through my journey. And it goes on. So chapter 1 is the journey. Chapter 2, learning to navigate. Chapter 3, the art of balance. Chapter 4, slow down. Chapter 5, creating a healthy spirit. And it goes on. Chapter 6, know your heart. I know my Creator didn't make any mistakes. Therefore, I'm a perfect expression of Cleo. Okay, and it goes on. And like her or not like her, this is interesting stuff. And now this is a little bit sad because there's a VHS tape that I cannot watch at all because I don't have a VHS player anymore. And this is, so I'm looking at this really as a collector's item and not so much as, you know, just not so much as necessarily something that I'm going to learn from, but it is definitely a collector's item. So her tarot deck comes with a little white book, and each card has upright and reverse meanings plus keywords, and that's the same for all of the cards, major and minor arcana. Of course, there is a card advertising Miss Cleo, and a card experienced tarot readers are a phone call away. Again, I should just call to see if they're still there, but I'm not going to. All right, and these are the tarot. This is the tarot deck. These are actually glossy cards. The back looks like this, and it is reversible. They're glossy, and they're thin to medium weight. So let's just take a look at the cards real quick. I'll do a one-card reading to see what the cards say to you today. And this is an Egyptian-themed deck. I've not seen it anywhere else. If this is another deck and you know the name, let me know. There is no, this is just called Miss Cleo's Tarot Power Deck. So, and this is copyright 2001 by Radar Communications Incorporated. All right, so there's the Fool, the Magician, oops, whoopsie, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. These are pretty simple cards. Strength. Again, they're Egyptian based. Each card has a black and a white border with black trim, and at the top is the number of that major arcana card. At the bottom is the name of the card. There's the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, a Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. Okay, then we have the suit of wands or staffs. So we have the Ace of Staffs, 2 of Staffs, 3 of Staffs, 4 of Staffs. And again, this is based on Rider-Waite Smith imagery. 5 of Staffs, 6 of Staffs, 7 of Staffs, 8 of Staffs, 9 of Staffs, 10 of Staffs, Page of Staffs, Knight of Staffs, Queen of Staffs, and King of Staffs is right here. And then we have the Suit of Cups, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. Then we have the Suit of Swords. Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. And then finally we have the Suit of Coins or Pentacles. We have Ace of Coins, 2 of Coins, 3 of Coins, 4 of Coins, 5 of Coins, 6 of Coins, 7 of Coins, 8 of Coins, 9 of Coins, 10 of Coins, Page of Coins, Knight of Coins, Queen of Coins, and King of Coins. All right, now let me see who made this. It occurs to me I did not say who made this thing. Oh, copyright 2001, Radar Communications Incorporated. and then as seen on TV. So let's do just a one card reading so you can see how the book's written. I don't know that you would use this or that you would be interested in buying it, but why not? Let's see how they shuffle and everything. All right. All right. The cards are nice and bendy. They shuffle very well. They don't stick together. Let's try that again. And okay, let's do a one card reading just so you can see quickly how the book is written. I've got something flipped over in there. Let me see where it is. There it is. Two of them. All right. Spirit, what do you have to say to us through this card? And guys, Spirit can talk to us through anything. Can talk to us through songs on the radio. Can talk to us through these cards. We got two. We got the Three of Coins and the Two of Coins. All right, so let's just see really quickly what they both say. These are short meanings. So the Three of Coins says a card of career and self-employment, also new career avenue, a great deal of time required with little compensation. It may take some time to get what you want. There will be much need for work and skills to succeed. And that is the Three of Coins upright, which is the one you got. Now the reverse meaning says this card indicates silly workplace rivalry and boredom with your position. And then the Two of Coins says written communication, legal notices, credit approvals, invitations, some frustration from the receipt of these. Be careful in any papers you may sign. Make sure you understand any offer extended to you. All right, and that's always wise advice. And then the reverse meaning says, which we did not get, the reverse meaning says, this card indicates a similar meaning, letters associated with emotional or intimate communication. All right, so that is my review of the Miss Cleo Tarot Power deck. This is a typical tarot deck. I don't see anything different or unusual about it. I have not seen this Egyptian deck before, though, so that it's just a different deck to me. All right, so folks, again, love Miss Cleo or hate her or don't even care about her. She was definitely a name that most of us recognize, at least older people, and not even just older people. She was very famous. So I just wanted to show you this as a fun collector's item. I'd love to know what you think in the description or in the comment section below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more finds like this, blasts from the past, let me know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It's completely free for you and it helps me out a whole lot. I want to thank you for being with me today. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.